Any number which you can express in the form of P by Q becomes a rational number. Now, why is a number which is written in a form of P by Q being a rational number? Now, let us try to understand how does the word rational come from, or where does it come from? It comes from word called ratio, which means rational numbers are numbers which essentially have a ratio. And when I am saying ratio, I am referring to P by Q. We all know that there is a concept of pi in physics, which is approximated to 22 by 7. Now, would 22 by 7 be a rational number? The answer is yes. But would pi be a rational number? The answer is no. The reason? Because the pi is written as 3.14 and it goes on. Some infinite numbers. So it could be 3.146375 and so on, so on, so on. Now, it's just an approximation, so I would not know these numbers right now, but any calculator would tell us. What I'm wanting to tell is that this number cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Why? For example, let's make it more simpler. If you write it as 7 by 2, you write it as 3.5. Now 3.5 would also mean that it is 35 by 10. So how would you write? 5 2s are 5 7s are. So you essentially get 7 by 2. Now for this number, which is not a rational number, how do you express this in the form of P by Q is not possible. Because it is just going to the infinite level and we cannot express it in the form of P by Q. And hence the pi, just an example, in physics is not a rational number, but whereas its approximation is a rational number. You will find that the rational number is denoted by word Q. So how is it written? It's written Q is equal to, it's a set of rational number. It could be 1, 2, 7 by 2, minus 3 by 5, 11, 11 is 11 by 1, and so on. 115 divided by 475, and so on, so on. Q is normally used to denote a rational number. Now, why is Q used to denote a rational number? Let us understand the logic behind it. Let us say I divide 7 by 2 and try to show that division, then it will be 7 divided by 2. So you say 2 3s are 6. So this is the remainder. This is the divisor. This is the dividend. And this is the quotient. We saw that this is the quotient. The alphabet Q comes from this quotient, and hence the mathematicians have given Q as an alphabet to denote the rational numbers. So thank you guys.